Uh-oh. That was such a bad shot, guys. Those of you living abroad and those of you who grew up in the village, it's mango season, and in mango season, when you come to a farm, you need to go hunting for mangoes, and that's why I'm trying to hunt for that mango, but that was a bad shot. But when I was a kid, I was good till I hit my sister in the head, and I stopped throwing stones for mangoes. Today, I want to talk to you guys about investing into equipment. You know, those are the days where we will use machete to go to farm, weed, clear, do all the kind of job that we need to get done. Right, this time we are focusing on commercial farming, we're focusing on modernizing farming, we're focusing on how we can be proactive and efficient. And if you're going to do that, there are certain tools that we need. And therefore today I want to spend some time and walk you guys through all the tools that I have, how I use them, and make some comparison so that you guys can learn from it. So stay tuned if this is a topic that you think can improve your farming project for you. Welcome back, guys. So my name is Fred, and once again welcome to Farming in Africa. This video can go as long as we want, but you know, we got to keep it short. So if you guys want to talk to me more about how do you want to, you know, what kind of tools do you need based on what type of farming you're doing, what is the size of farming that you're doing, please go to our website www.farminginafrica.com/coaching. Schedule some time with me, whether join our mentorship program where I have 4 sessions. I help you set goals, we accomplish them, we come back, we set another goal, and my goal is to train as many farmers as possible. But if you need one-time consultation just to talk to me as well, please go to the website, book some time with me, and I will show up and speak to you one-on-one. As much as I like to give all the information here to you guys, of course I can put everything in one video. So if this is something that you would like to talk more about, let me know. But let's dive right into it. So as I said, right, for us to really change agriculture in Africa, right, I don't have the percentage in my mind, but majority, a huge percentage of Africans are into farming, and they are doing farming. And therefore, how come we still are not able to feed the continent? How come we are still importing so much food? And it's because everybody is doing it at a very small scale level, more of a subsistence farming, and that doesn't help us grow as a nation. We need more commercial farmers. Commercial farming means that doing it at a very large scale. Large scale, of course, there is small beginning. Start small, learn, but dream big. Think about how you're going to scale, right, your production, your efficiency, so that you can get more results out of it. When I started, I had no tractor, I had no slasher, I had no back, I had nothing. I started with machete, but I knew where I wanted to get to. I started buying my tools way ahead before I even bought a tractor. And I knew exactly what kind of tools I needed because by then I had practice. So I sort of like knew what I needed to make me move from stage 1 to stage 2, right? So the equipment that I'm going to show you are not equipment that you should right away start and buy them, but I think you should head towards it based on the kind of farming that you're doing as you start planning to scale so that you can go into commercial farming, because I believe that is the way we can really change the agriculture industry. All right, so come over and let's, so you guys have seen the tractor. We use our tractor for everything that we do, but the tractor itself is just one piece, right? What you need are the implements, and that's why to me, personally, I actually bought the implements before even buying the tractor, right? Because once I have the implement and the tractor came, that means we were ready to work as compared to buying the tractor without the right implement. So the first implement I actually bought was a plow and a harrow, right? So that is a harrow. That's about, is it 12 discs or 24 discs harrow? And that's what we use. So we use this harrow only when we are about to start planting on a new land, right? So we have a harrow here and also a plow. So the plow is there. So the plow and the harrow were the first thing that I bought. Then secondly, I bought a trailer. And basically what the trailer does is that's what we use to convey all the machines and also other goods from the farm to the market, from the market to the farm. So the trailer is a very useful, implement if you have a tractor, because even when you grow maize, your food, when you want to transport some of your livestock, they will all go into the trailer, and that's what you're going to be using. As you guys know, I'm into livestock farming, and livestock means that we growing brachiaria, alfalfa, harvesting them, and being able to build them. Very, very important, right? Especially if you don't have hundreds and thousands of acres for your animals to graze on it. That means that you need to cut, dry, bale, and then store, right? Over the years, I've bought two things for this when I got a tractor. So what we have here is called a drum mower, right? Come, let me show you another one. And then what we have here is also a slasher that's also used for cutting. So I bought a slasher first. You know, after my research, blah, blah, I thought slasher was the best. So I bought it, and I actually bought this from John Deere. So it's a very quality product here, and it hasn't given me any problem. I've used it. The issue with this is that when it cuts the grass, it actually cuts, it has basically blades under it. And what it does is it rotates. So when it cuts the grass, it cuts them into small, small pieces. Have you seen how football field is cut? So it cuts it and it goes round, so it cuts everything into very, very small pieces, and therefore scatters it. That's what this is used for. The way it cuts it makes it very hard for the brachiaria grass to grow again, because when it cuts it, it beats the remaining floor, and therefore I realized it wasn't very efficient in helping me. It's very good for cutting like football fields and so on. So I decided to try my hands on a drum mower as well. And I got a drum mower, and what drum mower is it has series of blades going under it. And as it rotates, every blade basically cuts, and that doesn't ruin the grass as much as a slasher will. So if you're thinking about someday you cutting your brachiaria grass, whether with a drum mower or with a slasher, my suggestion would be to go for a drum mower. It's much better, it's much efficient, and that also cuts on the side. So even as you're driving your tractor, you're able to see on the side what is cutting, as compared to this that is at your back. So you have to turn 90 degrees looking at that and also driving, right? So that's the difference there. So I have tried the two. This have worked better for me. Get a quality one so that it will last you longer, because I've faced some problem as well. But I think it's just about quality, how you use it and so on. But a drum mower is definitely better for making hay than a slasher, and that has been my experience. Then the final two that we have here, we have a rake, but I don't think the rake is here. But the other most important tool that we have here is the baler, which is basically what we are using to bale the grass. So this is a very, very useful tool. So once the slasher or the drum mower cuts it, now the baler comes and picks the hay and roll it. So as it rolls it, it put a thread in, goes around it, and then it opens. So once it opens, the bales falls automatically. So you're able to use this to bale all your hay without having to, you know, do it manual or so. This cost maybe about $6,000 to buy. So if you can afford it, I think it's a good tool to have if you're at the scale at which you can bale your hay, right? You don't need to buy all these things if you're now starting, or you just have 1 acre or 2 acres. You can find other tools that you can use. But if you're looking at, you know, 20 acres of brachiaria grass, 70 acres, then you need these tools to be able to make you efficient. And that's why we have it. It's taking me like, 4 years to be able to build all this, right? So start small, go step by step, and you will get to this level. So I'm also improving, I'm learning so much, and that's why we are doing this video. I hope this is helpful. Write in the comments and let us know. But as I said in the beginning, if you want to talk to me, go to the website www.farminginafrica.com/coaching, schedule some time with me, and I'll be there so that we can have a chat. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch me, and I'll see you in another educative video about farming in Africa.